So today we're gonna watch some videos a little bit. Oh, okay. I'm gonna fix some of the things later. Let's. Okay. So what I wanted to do was like watch some North Korean vlogs, and we can also talk and other things. Can for me and I can read for you.
寒假旅行，我和港台同学一共8人，联系朝鲜国营旅社，6天5夜，踏上神秘的朝鲜的之旅。
So how they go to North Korea? Beijing.
1月14日从北京，然后到达丹东站。明天早上8点的时候，我们会从丹东站前往朝鲜。然后呢？
So from Beijing, they're taking the slow train. You might ask me how I know this is a slow train. Because I've been there. I have taken this train, so it goes like maybe like Shandong province, I as far as I
现在
remember.
是在要前往丹东的火车上遇见了一个英国人。
Oh.
Jake, say hello to
Jack.
Jack. So where are you going?
I can't stop praying with you.
火车很国际化，除了刚认识的英国人以外，我们又认识了德国人。他的这个 set 就是他很享受他的那个火车之旅。Say hi.
Sure. Hi.
So they're going from Beijing to Dongguan, yada yada. No, not Dongguan.
那我们接下来面对一个未知的国家，然后会是一个什么样的场景？
Dandong railway station. So that's so you can take a train to North Korea. I never knew this. By the way, welcome guys. Welcome to the live stream. If you guys have some questions about China, you guys can ask. Hi. Hey,
要去
welcome back.
不，我们要从丹东出发去平壤。对，国际列车上面就不应该不能。
So we're watching North Korea, by the way, guys. So this is North Korea. So you can take a how's the red light district at night. You know, for me, I have never seen a red light district in China. So I personally don't know. Maybe there is. 100% there should be red light districts, right? But I have not been to any red light district. But welcome, guys. Welcome to the live stream. So red light district means prostitution, right? I don't know actually. But if it's not like, if you're just talking about bars and clubs, it's good. It's good enough.
再见。
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Lincoln. I cannot pronounce you guys' name, so
的时候啊，不会在我们的护照上面盖章，所以会发给我们一个这个入函的通行证的字。
okay, talking about nonsense. Yada yada yada. I wonder how's the red light districts in your countries? Have you guys ever been to one? Have you guys ever? Red light districts is hidden. Yep, of course. Come on, guys. So in China, prostitution is illegal. So 100% is gonna be hidden. When will you back up with your girlfriend? Break up with my girlfriend? Do you mean that one? I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, this looks very beautiful. Look from the view. For now, I don't want to break up with her, right? I want to marry her, but let's see how it goes, right? So about the red light districts, guys. In China, prostitution is highly illegal, but there's a city named Dongguan that was like famous for prostitution and shit like that. But I have never seen a red light district. I have never seen like those type of places in China, so I cannot actually answer it. But of course, there should be it. I consider myself handsome, so I don't need to go to these places. Does that make sense? This is North Korea, by the way, guys. Right? So they're taking like a.
现在是东
Wait, is this North Korea or what? Dong. 1 minute.
还有讯号的，但是得
Question in life. Which one? Like when you gonna break up with your girlfriend? Dongdong, right? Dongdong. Dongdong City. Oh, it's not North Korea. It's a city in China. No, I didn't know. Fuck. So from here, looks like South Korea. No, this is China. After that, CK. So China Korea Friendship Bridge, right? So they're gonna go to Shin. Can you ever post something in YouTube in North Korea? Can you ever post something in YouTube in North Korea? Wait, what? Wait, let me understand the question. So are you asking me like, can you post something from? Yeah, you can own a mobile, but all the things are blocked. Understand? Just like China, so you cannot post things. But you have to understand comparatively, like China is more open. So the problem with North Korea is that it's sanctioned by the almost all the countries in the world. Understand? Because it's sanctioned, and the way sanction works is means like other countries don't want to trade with North Korea. So North Korea is fucked. Does that make sense?
还有讯号的，但是等一下过了那一场之后，
It's not like it's not a problem of North Korea, but it's mostly a problem that the entire world does not want North Korea to come to surface. Make sense? Yes, North Korea is also like a shit country, of course.
跟大家试
This is North Korea, right?
聊5天，
This is China Korea Friendship Bridge.
朝鲜当前暂未允许自由行。
Going to play
必须联系
Minecraft.
朝
Okay,
鲜
okay. See you, sure.
国营
Take
旅
care.
社。我们8个人在没有任何领队的前提下独自边检，2名朝鲜导游会在平安火车站等候我们。大伙也从原本的行
I kind of want to go to North Korea. I wonder, guys, do you guys want to go to North Korea or not? Oh, Shinjuju Board Inspection Station, DPRK. So this is North Korea, right? DPRK. One of my friend, I mean not my friend, my friend's friend.
天府人，对，李义珍，
李俊，
对，
你救了，你救了，对，你救了，隔壁，刘宇明，对，
手机、iPad、电脑、平板钢盘。
真的是一个一个的
一个一个
分享导
案件，
Of course, South Korea is not strict. But you know the truth is like South Korea and North Korea is kind of similar, right? It's both. I mean, South Korea is ultra capitalistic, run by all corporation, and in North Korea it's just run by the one fat guy. So to me, for in my perspective, both are a little bit of a how to say capitalistic country, right? One have dictator and another have like a mass corporation holding people hostage in a way, right? So of course South Korea is you have to understand the difference. South Korea does not have sanction, understand? So South Korea can freely trade with other countries, so it's rich. While what are you guys doing with Taiwan? Taiwan is China, guys. I understand. Understand this. Taiwan was never a country. Hong Kong was never a country. Hong Kong was a British colony. Understand? Later on, the British colonizers left, and Taiwan. The thing is like this, right? Okay, let's watch the video. Was it Nancy Pelosi who went to Taiwan, right? Taiwan, Nancy Pelosi. Oh, Pelosi going. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Goes to Taiwan. Let's find. I think there should be YouTube videos, right? On 2022. No. That's 2022. One U.S. endorsing one China policy. I think that's the one we can find. Policy. to Taiwan. See, the PRCs. Look, this is America's standpoint, okay? The US acknowledges but does not endorse the PRC's position over Taiwan and has continental political status as under undetermined. Sorry, internationally, it may be also referred to the stance. The US acknowledges. So this is a problem, okay? Understand, this is like a contradiction. You cannot acknowledge one thing and then say another thing. The military posturing people. This thing is actually not true, you know. Don't claim to be Chinese for the most part. I don't think there is any Taiwan people. I mean, maybe there is some Taiwan people who don't think that they're Chinese. Then what are they? They're Taiwanese, doing like military drills near. You can do military drills near any country, of course. The reason for that is not Taiwanese people. Look, 99% people in Taiwan does not want US to go there, right? US to go there and I have to say, make it into a military war. For example, think of this like this. If there is a war, do you think the US will help Taiwan? Why will they do that? Right? They acknowledges, I don't know, the cost of living in Korea is very high, like South Korea, right? It's very, very high. I have some students in South Korea. They're living well. South Korea is pretty rich, right? The minimum wages in South Korea should be higher than US, right? Minimum wage in South Korea. Guys, I'm blind. Oh my god. In dollars. $7. So almost as same as like the US, right? So do you guys understand this? This is just like a about the Taiwan situation. It's just like a political situation. Everyday living Taiwanese people, I can guarantee you, they don't really care, right? And almost all country considers Taiwan to be part of China. I don't think there is any country that's saying like, oh no, Taiwan is a separate country, or Taiwanese people saying that. Almost like $20 in US, or like it's more now. Really? The minimum wage in US is this high now? Minimum wage in USA. Oh, but it says this one. The federal minimum wage is for covered employed, non-exempt for I don't know, but it says this one, right? So maybe in some different cities it's different, right? This is from the but this is from the it varies, but of course it also varies in Korea and China as well, right? It varies in every country, but it shouldn't be like that high, like cannot be. Makes sense. California is an expensive city, right? California minimum wage is 16 per hour. Oh my god. Okay, choosing cities. How much is in New York City? New York minimum wage. I want to ask you guys something. Oh, $17. That's not bad, right? Yeah, California. California is California, right? It's I know. It's like a state, right? But I want to ask you guys. So I have a master's degree almost, right? So if I get a PhD and I move to like California or New York City, what do you think my wages will be? What do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna be high? Okay, my major is management. Oh, guys, I'm gonna have another paper published. I am very proud of my papers. They're very shit, but I'm happy that I get to publish 2 papers in my lifetime. When I was studying in my bachelor's, I never thought I could publish a paper. Now, when I did it, it's pretty easy and pretty shitty. Our business, it's management, science, and engineering. It's not property management. It's maybe business. Yeah, you can say business management, right? But my research is risk management. Wait, let's see. If I do a PhD in risk management system, my salary in New York, right? New York, the reason why I like New York is because of now have Joran Mamdani, right? Fuck, 58 an hour, right? Probably the range of 20, only 20. It's tech, in a way, it's tech, right? So it says here, but this is just one website, right? So shouldn't be like, I shouldn't be that excited. So around $58 an hour. That's a lot, right? I wonder. Let me calculate something. Tankman incident. What's Tankman incident? Explain it to me. Along the average school days. Wait, guys. What is the Tankman incident? Explain it to me. 100K plus a year, then the California, New York minimum wage. I worked in tech and the entertainment and made it. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, wait. One by one, guys. I have ADHD. Remember that. So if you guys ask too many questions, I'm gonna go crazy. So, okay. I calculate this one later. Just look it up. Okay, I'll look it up. But wait, first, what time? It's 2:31. So 14:31. So p.m. And the average school days in China is very, very long. It's from morning to night. Okay, first thing first, okay, I want to calculate something. Wait, guys. Let me calculate something first. I want to calculate like what gonna be my wages in China. So let's say this one is an hour, so that's uh that's uh that's a day, right? So why we don't calculate it in week, right? 40 hours a week. Let's say 40 hours a week. So this much. So 16,000. Oh my God, that's a lot of money. And then into 4, right? Oh, that's a shit ton of money. Okay, guys, change of plan. I'm moving to US. Fuck it. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm moving to US. Tank man. Let me search, right? Tank man. Oh, you're talking about this one? This is a very old story, right? Like a person stand in front of the tank and there was like Tiananmen Square massacre, shit like that, right? I cannot really comment on it that much. I'm not sure like if the massacre happened or not. Yes, of course, 100% it happened, right? There is like evidence, picture evidence of it. And this is from New York Times, right? But you need to remember, like, it's done by Deng Xiaoping, right? Tankman done by Deng Xiaoping, right? Deng Xiaoping. And if it is a pursued to be a Chinese man who stood in front of a column of type. It's in the, I cannot remember, like the Forbidden City, right? Tiananmen Square. Yeah. China forcibly cleared the square following 6 weeks of pro-democracy demonstration, blah, 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 blah. Yada, yada, yada. Makes sense. How integrated are you with the Chinese identity? Like, are you fully sold on what China has taught you, like history and politics wise? No, no. Of course not. The main thing you need to remember about most people, right? Most people don't care about this shits. As long as you're happy, do you think people are gonna care about this shit? Yes, everyone knows this, right? This is known by everyone, but this is just like a 1,000-year-old incident, like, right? Who care? Gaming content too. I want to make gaming content, guys. Actually, I do, but at night. So I only play game at night. So whenever I play game, there's no one watching my live stream. Literally 0 people. I was playing that game, Dispatch. Dispatch, right? This one. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but I cannot stream it because it has like, what's the capital? Beijing. So the thing is like about this, right? About this thing, like I will comment something about it. Is like, as far as I remember, because I cannot remember a lot of the details. I've been drinking, guys. Alcoholism. So the thing is like most of the time, like government is gonna fuck up, right? To a certain extent. But if you look at overall China now, right, China is doing very well, right, comparatively. And because China is doing very well, people do not care. Unless it affects them directly. In general, what happens is people doesn't care. Understand? For example, think about Israel and Palestine, right? How many people in Palestine died? Many people in Palestine died. Okay, this is like a very simple one, casualty of Gaza. As of 2006, look, 37,600 people died. Who care? Do you really think like any people cares about it? And if people cares about it, do you really think like people going there to save them? No, no one is doing that, right? So that's like a sad thing about human race, right? People dies all the time, but we do not care about it. So, if you guys ever read the book like Scientific Communism, like the first part of the book was talking about that, right? Scientific communism. Kind of why I feel like I scientific communism. I cannot spell communism. Why I sound like a piece of shit person. Souvenirs scanned by Ismail sent to him by. Cannot find that book. I have the physical book. This is like the physical book. So I have this book, but okay, I show you guys. It's like when you read it. I am sorry, but this book is very, very old, guys. Very, very old. Hi, welcome, Sal Safran. So when you read the first part about the book, like this book like talks about it, right? Like production, science, and technology. What are which are advancing with the fabulous speed, have reached a level of development which today is high enough to give mankind immense power over the forces of nature and make it possible fully to satisfy the material and spiritual requirement of the world's entire population. It has been estimated, yada yada yada, don't care. What then is the hitch? Whose fault is it that in the non-socialist world, only 1 in 10 people receives adequate nourishment and the rest are undernourished, right? That's truth, right? If you search, like, this book is like fucking 100 years old, right? So how many people is this Marxist communism or like the old? No, it's not Marxist communism. It's scientific communism. By I cannot read this name. It's a Soviet book, right? Da, 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 da. I cannot read, guys. Maybe this one. I cannot read cursive. Oh my god, cannot even open. I don't want to break this book. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Can you, if you guys can read, I have some Russian friends. I can ask them to help me find this book or something like that. But I found it in a magic store, by the way. This one, oh my god. Oh wait, I search it, right? I search it and I can just show you guys. Cancel. Okay, so I press some shits. You need to remember Karl Marx was inspired by someone as well, right? Hegel, as far as I remember. Yes, I can read some Russian. Really? Some is not enough. Can you read his name? S-C-I-E-N-C, S-C-I-E-N-C, Scientific Communism by Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe was doing scientific communism. It's if it's heavily about class struggles, it's for sure. No, it's mostly about like the means of production, right? It says, if you read the book, you can see like it's mostly about like how scientifically it's possible to have communism. and how like some of the success of communism, like because there is no nation that actually achieved communism, right? Because there is no nation that achieved communism, so you cannot have an example of communist country. So it shows about like the commune, AFANASYEV, right? Okay, this is the book. So this is the book. Oh my god, not this, the structural. I cannot find the book, guys. All type of communism is class struggle, right? In a way. I mean, not about all type of communism. I mean, like all social concepts are about class struggle, all are about class, right? Economics is not a study of money. Economics is a study of people, understand, and the way commodities are distributed. I think all. Why? Why do you think it's not? Yay, my laptop is charging now. I cannot find this book. Tell me, why do you think it's not? Scientific communism, scientific communism. This is the book, right? 1967. How many years is that? Oh my god, I need to stop drinking alcohol. So is there any actual way for us to find this book? Post-Marxist communism is all about what you are talking about. Post-Marxist communism. So inventions in the world are not like a linear thing, right? It simultaneously happens in multiple countries. There are multiple styles of communism, just like there's multiple style of capitalism, right? So it happens simultaneously. Like for example, China was building its own communism, not communism, right? It was building its own economy. So all over the world, you will find different styles of communism that was invented, right? And in this book, if you guys get the chance to read this book, you will see a lot of countries' success in communism, like establishing a part of communism, right? Like cannot, because communism to a certain extent is not possible. Understand? At least now it's not possible, because the word communism means like a classless and a moneyless society, right? New, but newer than ours, maybe. So, like think about it, right? So, classless and a moneyless society. There is no way an upper class person. Think about Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk. Do you really think a guy like him will actually give up his money? How many children does he have? Like he pretends to be like a. Yes, that would be good. I read it long time ago. How many kids he have? 14 kids. He spreads around saying like he have Christian values and shit, and have fucking 14 kids with how many wives he has. He has fucking 3 different women. So he has 3 wives. In capitalism, there's no such concept of divorce. So how the fuck he has 3 wives? He's more following the values of Muslim. He doesn't have much liquid capital. It is all, yes, but still he has a lot of money and power. Understand? Liquid capital doesn't matter. Do you know why? Because money at itself, even if you talk about liquid capital or like a estimated value, money itself is estimated value. Money is fake, guys. Money is not real. It's just a value that is given by people. Understand? So think about Elon Musk, right? Not capitalism, Catholic. How to pronounce Catholic? This one. In Catholic, in the Catholicism, right? I don't know, is it called Catholicism? Catholicism. Or am I making up word? Catholicism. Catholicism. fuck, I cannot pronounce. Like a Catholic Christian cannot divorce. In Catholic, that it doesn't have a divorce, and you cannot marry another girl. Like you cannot fucking have 3 wives, right? But he has, and he always talks about it because he is not real. He's not a real person. He doesn't care about anything. He just cares about his own dick. If he didn't care about his own dick, he wouldn't have this many children. In modern Christianity, you can, but if you see like real Catholicism, you cannot. For example, in Philippines, you cannot divorce. Yes, in Philippines, can you? Because Philippines is the only Catholic country in the world, right? Can you divorce in Philippines? I wonder if the rules changed or not. But you cannot divorce in Philippines because it goes. Yes, see, only country in the world where divorce is illegal. In Philippines, divorce is illegal. Yes, but yes, no one is like, like America always talks about like it's a Catholic Christian country, yada yada yada, but it's the country that is like the, how to say, farthest from Catholic, right? Farthest from Christianity. They call us a Roman Catholic, yeah, shit like that. No, I'm just trying to show you guys like values, like people like him who are one of the richest people in the world. They don't have real values, understand? They talk about values in order to get money. So this type of people will never give up power. Never. And there will never be. Even absolute Christian, right? How to say? Still have some problems but the point I'm trying to make is like people like him will never give up power, and because people like him will never give up power, there will never be communism, right? Because after him there is going to be another person, after him there's going to be another Elon Musk, another Jeff Bezos, another whatever you call them. So there's never going to be communism. There's no country ever going to be Catholic. Is a Eastern Orthodox Christian. USA Christian is based on more on Protestant, really? But you guys celebrate Christian because you know the Christianity came to Philippines by the Spain, right? By the Spanish colonizers. Or Western or not Eastern. I think it's Western, right? Because Christianity comes from Arab, right? It's a Arabic religion, like a
然后
Abrahamic
KK 的
religion.
这一本书啊，是外国美术简
Yeah,
史
of
上面有
course.
一个裸女，对，然后这本书他们检查了好久好久，
对，
然后因为他们现在是一个一
So
个检查，每一个
it's all, yes, all religions are inherently the same, right? It just talks about don't do this, don't do that, and to a certain extent, like at that time, whatever cultural norm they have, they try to put the best of it, right? Best of it out. So that's why all religions in the end of the day is the same.
车厢他们都进去，然后把你的行
And
李
again, we're back to watching Korean video
其实花在
as a Jewish religion, but the Jews rejected it. Yes, I mean, you mean talking about Abrahamic religion? Yes. Abrahamic religion started from like the Judaism, right? I know. You're talking about the Hebrew Bible, right?
对，原来是这样子。
To
客人带了一
Hebrew
本外国
Bible.
美术史，然后它封面就是维纳斯的裸体，
Of course, guys.
然后那个
Still,
安检员感觉很有
Hebrew Bible. You know, like before Islam came, there used to be, how to say, there used to be post-Islamic history, right? There, for example, God was still there, like Hebrew, centered around the Torah and Old Testament. Yes. So again, yeah, of course, way before Islam. At first came like the Torah, right? After Torah came like the Christianity. What is that? Bible, right? And Bible have many, many names. And afterwards came like the, yes, came the Islam. That's why like Islam is more refined, right? Compared to like the Bible, right? Old Bible, if you see it, like have like slavery, shit like that. Islam also has it, but to a certain extent it dulled down, right? And about Torah, I don't know much about it. Like we can search Torah. can read it. Torah, Bible. Hebrew Bible, yes. Oh my god, I need to drink a lot of water. Can we read it somewhere? There. And Moses, who supposedly wrote the Torah, was taught by an egg. Did he actually write the Torah? Do you guys know, like, the first story ever in the world was the story of the Gilgamesh, right? Story of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh. This is like the first story ever written in the world. The Epic of Gilgamesh, right? Gilgamesh, king of yada yada yada, a wild man created by the gods to stop Gilgamesh from oppressing his people. What is the main story of Gilgamesh? So this is like the first story ever written in the world. Gilgamesh. What I want to say. When was it written? There's a guy called I Ching or something. I don't know. I forgot. Guys, alcoholism is getting to me. We need to stop drinking. And our brain will be better. Ancient Mesopotamian Odysseys, right? Because you have a lot of old civilization, and before old civilization, like I want to show you guys like how religion evolves, right? Like in general, is Muslim people, because of Arab centrism, Muslim people all things like Allah means Allah, right? Like a god, and but actually it's just like the Arabic word for God of Allah. And before Allah, like the Quranic Alma came, there still was Allah. Bible.ca, what is website, right? This is like the ruins in Evil are a dark reminder of what happened to them, and it should force Muslim people to think about the Almighty Abaran. Look up I Ching, Yi Jiang. Wait. Called Book of Changes. Really? You know, guys, before I used to read a lot of books. Now, due to capitalism, I don't stop reading books because I need to make money. I usually translate book of Chengiz or classic of Chengiz is an ancient Chinese deviant text that is among the oldest. This thing I think my girlfriend knows. So if she comes, I will ask her to read it together, because comparatively, my girlfriend is better student, right? Because from your neck of the woods, really, I will try to read it, but I don't know if I can find this book or not. Wikipedia, PDF. We can try to find a PDF. My girlfriend reads more books than me. That's why she's a capitalist. Kidding. She's not. She's nothing. 400 BC, right? Oh, that's very old. But not but actually. This is a translated English dictionary. Da-di-da-di-da, Chinese English dictionary. Is it very long? It's long. It's long, and my reading skills are depleting. Can you guys believe I had 8.5 on IELTS? Now I cannot read. Mostly because I'm blind. My eyes and my brain is dying, guys. What to do? Should I see a doctor? It's super long. Yeah, it's not that long, but it's still long, right? When using the weight kills romanization system is a book that is from the Chinese Bronze Age, right? As a other ancient text is written by the process of different people by the time of the Han Dynasty, right? Fuck you, what happening? Oh, I know what's happening. Oh, it's 7-hour audiobook. So if we make it like a 2x sound, then it's gonna become like a 3.5 hours. So that's okay. You know, normally if I read a book, I will just make it 2x. That way, it's more faster to read books. It's a good book because it's old. Metric for it's older than from it like this, older than 400 BC. I think. Whoa, that's a lot. Do you guys know that people like thousands years ago used to make weapons out of kind of need to have a history that's sold? Yes, because Mesopotamia, China, India, these are like very old civilization, very, very old civilization, right? And they have a lot of old histories, ruins. The reason for that is because of the plutonic plate shift, right? Like, I mean, is America got broken up from Asia, right, and then became a new continent. And apart from that, like the European people are the migrants of America. So there's a lot of things like a massacre happened, right? So a lot of the histories died as well because of the genocide. That's one of the reason why genocide is not good thing. Like the moment you start doing genocide, you lose a lot of history. And what can you do? But it have $53 minimum wage, so moving there. I'm not $50. I mean, if I get a PhD, I could get a $53 wages an hour. So probably moving there. After I'm in US, yeah, genocide. I'm gonna be so excited, and I'm gonna go there as a migrant, and I'm gonna shit on the migrants because I'm the better migrant. All these immigrants, I'm gonna do this. All these immigrants, shame on them. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm never gonna do that. Dictionaries of China characters can be divided into two different types. Dictionaries of single character. But this is not a joke, guys. We're trying to move. I mean, I cannot do my PhD in China, so I'm gonna do my PhD on another country. By the way, these books, I'll check them out later. But for now, let's go back to the North Korean video. But I want to like do my PhD in another country because already done studying like Chinese things. If you come over, you're just assimilate. Yeah, of course. Assimilate, like, you know, like migrants are very easy to assimilate, right? Assimilate. Fuck, my English is becoming fucked. So it's very easy for like especially young migrants to assimilate, right? Like I all know a lot of about know a lot about like the American politics and shits like that, right? So one of my friend is doing like a research in US. Actually, not one of my friend. Like we have a lot of people who are studying in the US and doing research. They didn't do their master's degree, so they automatically directly because they have very good research paper published. My two papers are very shit.
有兴趣，他就
If I can, I would like to. I want to see fucking North Korea. Stop talking about shit. Who cares? Oh, the moment I go to US, I'm gonna grift. I'm gonna be a grifter. I'm gonna grift towards the right. I'm gonna be a red pill guy. I have a friend who's red pill. Is easy at the surface level, but to taking the identity of being an American is deeper. Of course, but remember, guys, if I'm doing my PhD and I'm making a lot of money, fuck that shit. Fuck assimilating. Fuck anything. The moment I have a lot of money, I'm gonna be like a shitty person, right? I'm gonna be the next Elon Musk. Because Elon Musk is South African, right? He's not American. He later came and he made a lot of money and he drifted towards the right. So he became American, right? It's weird that like the idol of America is a South African guy, right? Very, very weird things. Thank you. Oh my god, I like this song. So look. There is a girl from North Korea in YouTube. Wait. North Korean defector, right? There is a girl, very, very famous girl. This girl, do you guys know her?
So when you were 13, you escaped. When
This is our picture.
Tell us what it was like. First of all, where did you escape to? You escaped to China? And how did you get across?
it was frozen very much. And
So she talks, yeah, she talks about a lot about North Korea, right? All of them are lies just to sell her books. She like, like every time she goes to a talk show and someone talks to her and she's like, oh, in America, you can make fun of them. Your president, I mean, like, how many times can you get shocked by the same word? Imagine, like, you go to someone like you are a normal person and you're not pretending. Yeah, she is fake, right? 100% fake. She's 100% fake. Think about this. Like, you are a normal person and you go to like you are in America now and you see something new and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. And you get shocked. Maybe you're a girl. I mean, not a girl. Like maybe you're like a very very like a conservative person, and you see something new, and you're like, whoa, you can do this in America. Whoa, how many times are you gonna say the same word? You're gonna be used to it, right? Why is she never used to it? Like here, she does that same shit. Like she's doing this shit for like 1,000 years, right? She's like, oh, in America, you can do this, you can do that. Like this is the one that, like, you can see, like she's so fucking fake.
yeah, I cannot go to countries like Malaysia.
Because they'll come after.
Or like Colombia, like Mexico. $500 can hire a hitman. So easy.
And you think that North Korea would hire the hitman and take you out?
Yeah, they all have embassies there.
See, they have embassies in those countries. So North Korea is not that closed up, understand? It's just like thought as like that. Like wait, see this, guys, like see the video, right? They're filming it, right? Yes, you're gonna say like North Korea is not a very good country, but the way she explains it is not true at all. She's just grifting.
做的那些车厢应该是专门给外国人坐的，我们是不会碰到。
Yes, it's crazy, but not crazy like the way she says it's crazy. Understand? People are still normal. It's just poor. And the reason why North Korea is poor is because it's sanctioned by most of the countries. Leave the sanctions, you're gonna see North Korea is gonna become similar to China.
也不确定
NHK Tokyo, really?
是有看到蛮特别的景象。我有看到就是很多小朋友，如果只要火车经过的话，都会跟你挥手。
See, it just looks like a third world country.
然后另外有看到小朋友他们自己用，应该是吧，做了一个很像滑冰车的东西，然后玩的很开心。其实
But you see, like every people, like the way like mind washing works is whenever you like see a country like have the stereotypes, you build up on that stereotype, right? You love Japan. That's normal. I think everyone loves Japan. Who doesn't? Right? Literally everyone loves Japan because how to say, the reason why people loves Japan is because like Japan, most people likes anime, right? No, Japan is not poor. Japan is I mean, yes, the Japan has poor parts as well. Japan has a lot of problems, like social problems, right? Extreme social problems. And when I was very young, I was like a nerd. I mean, I still am. I used to watch anime, and I met this Japanese girl, and I'm like, wow, Japan is so cool. And you know, just the normal like whip shits. And she's like, I know nowadays being a whip is not a problem, but before being a whip was very, very nerdy. And she's like to me, like, you're not talking about Japan, you're talking about Tokyo. So in our mind, whenever we talk about Japan, it's like Tokyo, right? Except for Tokyo, like if you used to be a while, the stuff they did. Yes, of course, like Nanking Massacre. But even apart from that, like you can think about modern day Japan. Modern day Japan is still wild. Yes, I know. Japan's population is getting too old, but to be honest, so are the most countries, not enough babies. But the problem of Japan is now immediate. Like it's more immediate, and Japanese culture is a racist culture. Like Japanese people are fucked up racist. Like not just normal racist, they're like racist, right? No, poorest country in Asia should be Yemen, right? So the thing I was talking about, like Japanese people are very conservative and they're racist, right? People would like to say like they're like nationalist, shit like that. No, they're just fucking racist. And because of their racism, so they don't want immigrants, right? Japanese people don't want immigrants. Japanese people never liked immigrants. In Southeast Asia, Southeast Asia is Cambodia. Is Myanmar part of Southeast Asia or South Asia? No, 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 no. It's not working for them, guys. You think it's working for them because the way you're thinking is like, oh, Japan is rich. No, in Japan, like people cannot afford homes. Japanese people, they hate everyone. What do you guys think about the US? I don't know. Think nothing. It depends what you want me to think. Like what aspect, right? So Japanese people like don't want immigrants. Without immigrants, their country is gonna die. Understand? Already been overtaken by the Chinese people, right? Even Asia is doing. I mean, sorry, Asia. Even South Korea is doing better than Japan now economically. So the main reason why Japan became like so rich is because they took the ultra capitalistic road, right? The books that were not being sold in the U.S., even though it's written by U.S. Writers, Japan was taking them, right? Scientific what is that? Scientific management, something like that. And they were doing like crazy capitalistic things, and Japanese people are not living happily. Chinese are Timu Japanese. What is Timu Japanese? Japan makes good shit. A lot of their products are top. Yes, the reason for that is capitalism. It's not because like Japan has some sort of technology that no one else can have. Makes sense, right? Like anyone can make good shit as long as it's viable. For example, think about iPhone. iPhone is made in China, right? And we all use iPhone. The reason why Chinese people can make iPhone is because of capitalism, right? Because we can have capitalism is not great. Toyota is best in the world. No, I think Toyota cars are normal cars, right? Like I thought German cars were the best in the world. In China, like Chinese people don't like Japanese people. The reason for that is because it's vice versa, right? Japanese people also don't like Chinese people, right? The Japanese people do like open racism against Chinese people. Really? I don't know that many. Isn't Honda Japanese? No, Honda is Chinese, right? Sorry, Honda is South Korean. Honda, because I remember that Honda used to have like a city. You know, in South Korea they have like cities for. Where is it from? They used to have a city in South Korea, and later on they fired everyone, right? Oh, it's Japanese. I didn't know. Was it Honda then? Toyota. Kia is Korea. Yeah, I know Kia is also Korea. Toyota has the best resale value in the world. Honda is Japanese. Hyundai is Korean. Yeah. Makes sense. Honda used to have like a city. Life in Japan, not that great. If you are a Japanese and you're living in Japan, I'm pretty sure like you're not very happy. Not all people, by the way, but majority of people, right? That's why the suicide rate is so high. Everything is so high, right, in Japan and Korea. That's a little bit about capitalism, right? Like we need capitalism, but when you have like very, very capitalistic countries like Japan, Korea, all you get is like people dying for no reason, like suicide, overwork, death, shit like that, right? And I have a belief that China will walk into that trap as well. It's self-destructing, right? Like you can see like all like ultra capitalistic country blanket claims about large nations regarding individuals' life. Makes sense. But most people like it's a trend, right? It's have the highest suicide rates in the world. There's a reason for that, right? And nowadays, too many variable, too many. Yes, but there's many things. Like for example, I mean, no country is capitalistic, right? In the real world, there is no capitalistic country. There is no communistic country. Every country is mixed economy, right? It's a mixture of socialism and capitalism. But the thing is, right, like this, if the capitalism aspect is so high, people are gonna start dying. People are the most depressed. Makes sense. But you have to remember, like, you might think like Japanese people are smart, but it's not like that, right? Like, think about a Samsung, right? The way they treat their workers is insane. Like, it's not human. Like, North Korea is more depressed than Japan. I don't think so. I don't think North Korean people are dying. And you have to remember, like the GDP per capita, North Korean GDP per capita of North Korea probably is like 0%, right? It's 1,000 da 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 da. And think about Japan. If you don't have food, you're gonna be depressed. That's normal depression. But you have food, you have everything. If you believe everything you read on Google, you are not wise. Then where should I read things? Google is not like a, how to say, you need to remember. It's just a Japanese like 100. It's like, yes, read a book. Do you really believe I don't read a book? Come on, guys. How to say? Japan is 100 times, 1,000 times better than place to live. Yet people are suiciding, right? Why? That's the thing. This is the problem. Like, this is what, like, the, if you read about like the socialist books, you can understand, right? Like, think about it. Drink water. I need to drink water more. Wait, let's watch.
应该想要跟中国交界的地方都是他们的。
Yes, but the rate of suicide is higher, right? Yet, and you can see like something like, I don't know if you guys know this or not. The new Japanese books can contain false information too. Yeah, of course, books can contain false information as well. I mean, where do you think Google is getting information from? It's getting information from man who stand on toilet high on pot. Confucius. Really, Confucius say that? I am from the city of Confucius, by the way, from Shandong. I mean, I studied there. Suicide rate, right? Suicide rate by country. Let's see. World Health Organization, yada yada yada. I want to see the countries. Oh, it's not. What is this country? I cannot pronounce this name. Guinea. Eswatini. Yeah, but you have to remember, like, these are all poor countries, right? Micronesia. This rate is not gonna be, it's gonna be high because the population is not very high. South Africa, Russia. Russia have a lot of suicide. I didn't know. South Korea. See, on top is South Korea. Then you're gonna have Japan, right? Where is Japan? Oh, United States. Where is Japan? Am I blind? I mean, yes, I am. But why is Japan so low now? Japan is very low now. What happened? SK is top. South Korea? Yes, South Korea always been top, but Estonia ranks well now for both suicide rates and female suicide rates. Yeah, not as bad as I thought, but there should be another reason for that, right? Those populations, because Japan is known for suicide. Japan suicide rate, why so low? Let's read it. Why so low? 16% due to the number of reasons attributed to the COVID-19 pandemic. Why does everyone treat Japan as a typical example? Japan actually has a lower suicide rate, but this is Reddit suicide number drops. Oh, it's dropping. Good. People are not dying anymore. Individual hatred. I mean, maybe they aren't as said. Yeah, maybe. No, before we saw the rates, right? But it's been a while. I didn't check Japan. More than other people died by suicide every year between. Oh yeah, see, it's 1982. Makes sense. The another reason is like the rate is lowering, right? United hatred towards other countries is always a good way. They hate the migrants now, so they're not thinking about suicide. So, the thing is, like, Japan have a racist government, right? That guy, Japan's racism towards Japan's forest Look up Suicide Forest. Yeah, I know this one. Where the what is that name? Logan Paul went, right? That's how Logan Paul became. I mean, Logan Paul was famous. Japan, racist, racism. Yes, I know. Towards Chinese people, right? That's the most hated people in xenophobia of racism in Japan. I want to see the YouTube video. There was a YouTube video I was watching. It was very, very good, right? Cannot find that video. If I can find that video, in time I can never find good videos. But there's a guy who was like making like a shitty videos against people, and later on he went up. Homogeneity actually helps them to be less depressed. Maybe that's what I was saying. Like united hatred towards migrants is a way to deal with suicide. But you see, problem with Japan is still really, really high, right?
慢变得比较相侧。
Being family with your neighbors is good. Yes, of course.
后来我们最后进入到
Seoul. Is this North Korea or what? Yes, capital of North Korea. So now we're in North Korea, right? Back to North Korea, guys. Familiar and act familiar, and then there's most trust. Yes, but if you ever like live in Asian countries, you will know I mean not Asian countries. I mean if you come to China, you will know that like this neighborly feeling does not exist in China among young people. Like I don't know who my neighbors are. I have never seen them. I can guarantee you my neighbors don't know who I am as well. Unless they hear me watching porn. So this is North Korea, right? Look, if I like add a spooky sound to North Korea, then it's gonna feel more spooky. Sounds are a way to manipulate people. Manipulate people a lot, right? So now you're seeing like a normal sound, so it doesn't feel so bad. Oh fuck, it's so cold. There is a village in China that is like a North Korean village in China. And again, the moment I have some financial ability, I'm gonna go there. Really? I'm not skipping your comments. There is no comment. Again, remember guys, if you guys write something weird, YouTube filters it. Like you need to write things, normal things. There is just one word like about Confucianism, and when I check the Confucianism comment, yes, Confucius says man who walks yada 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 on toilet is high. Yeah, it doesn't show comments. Oh, if you want to go to North Korea, you need to hire a guide, I think, right? You cannot just walk around freely. Tuk, 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 tuk. There's some. This is giving me very Beijing vibe. I want to go to North Korea, if possible, someday. There's two things. You can filter your chat to see all the messages. No, I cannot. Some messages, it's already filtered, understand? Like I try to not put like filters in my chat because I don't have that many viewers, right? So I can read everyone's comments and I don't mind like if someone is being racist, someone is saying some shit, it's okay. Because everyone is bored, and let people have their bit of fun. Who care? Understand? So, but if YouTube will filter some words directly, yeah, there is an option, and I do not filter them. The reason why I don't filter them, I just mentioned before.
我姓张，姓长张，张导。
导游好。
大家好。Is there beef in China? Of course, there's beef in China. Why would you think there's no beef in China? What's happening? Why will there not be beef in China?
还好。
还好吧。
还好吧。But I don't eat that much. I bet no, it's not expensive. Yang Ro, right? Oh, sorry, not Yang. Nero. I want to know how much is a beef. A beef like 1 kg is around. I don't know how much is it. When I buy, I will buy it. It's as good as American beef. Why? American beefs are not from cow. Because Chinese only eat rice, yeah. They eat their rice cooker.
导游，我自己姜子牙的姜。
I don't know. There's a lot of things, guys, by the way, like about cooking. Like it's not how the beef is, I mean, it's not about what the beef is, but how it's cooked. A lot of time. Understand? I also hear that it's big, juicy. 哎呀呀！
解决经济困境，朝鲜从上世纪90年代就开始致力于发展旅游业，并成为朝鲜的经济支柱。
Makes sense.
在旅游过程中，必须有朝鲜导游和监察员的权利。
Of course, it matters,
旅
but
游参观游览
not
禁
to
止
that
朝鲜
extent.
近距离接触，在出境时也会严格检查所
嘟
拍摄的
嘟
影像资料。
Like the city where people eat a lot of like dairy products is called Inner Mongolia. If you guys come to China and you want to find like these dairy foods like cow, like goats and shits like that, like a lot of like milk, tofu, then you should go to like Inner Mongolia. Their food is good, and if you go to Inner Mongolia and you try some food, it's gonna be like a lot of food because it's all like grass-fed cows. I hope you guys know the cows are not like farmed. They're like open range, right? Like free range cows. But half a cow from a neighbor, and it was insane. Like no joke. The big difference is where the meat comes from and how it's raised. Yes, but similar ways are everywhere. Understand? It's like not a modern technology. Free range cows are gonna be. I mean, free range any animal is gonna be more better. The reason for that is like it's not hauled into a farm and it's not fed like sort of shitty products, so it's like open. They just eat grass, they get like get vitamins and high quality products. They're well taken care of, right? So that's why like if you go to any third world country, you're gonna find like a lot of good cows. The reason for that is like cows are taken care well, like in third world countries, because they're taught as like an income source for people, right? That's why Inner Mongolia is a good place. Like if you guys ever come to China, go to Inner Mongolia if you want to find some good food. I have some Inner Mongolian tea, like milk tea. It's very good, very, very good. Oh my God. But nowadays I just drink Vietnamese coffee. Oh my God, I miss drinking tea. I have a lot of tea. Wait, I show you guys my tea. My girlfriend, when she went to Oxford, she bring me this one. And I kept it. I just kept this bag because it's a Chelsea. I show you guys my tea collection. Teas, come out. Oh my God, I don't have the packets, guys. I have one packet. Okay. So this one is Yorkshire. How you feed it? Yes, and what is fed? Fatter cows are hard to care for and provide best intake. There's a lot of things in raising cows. Yes, I agree. Yes, this is Yorkshire tea, but doesn't have like the. I don't have the packet, but here you can see Yorkshire. And I don't know if you guys know Yorkshire tea or not, but I think this is like the best tea. I always drink Yorkshire tea. It's cheap, not very expensive, and the good, very good. And this one my girlfriend brought for me. This one. It's also from England. Mango and brew. Yes. Do you know why I prefer coffee? It's because it's easy to make. Like if you guys are drinking coffee, like Vietnamese coffee is like the best coffee, right? For me at least. Green tea because Vietnam is like the largest place of coffee production, right? There's Vietnamese coffee, there's Yamini coffee. I tried, and there's Ethiopian coffee, right? I think yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is it Ethiopia? But one country in Africa. Colombian coffee. Really, I never tried Colombian coffee. I should order some, right? Oh, but this tea, if you drink it without milk, is so good. There's a lot of flavor from it. My girlfriend bought a lot of tea because I don't know, she crazy. But I really, really love tea. When I was young, I would drink tea every day. Chinese teas are also good, but they're healthy. They're not tasty. If you guys are drinking coffee, like what type of coffees are you guys drinking? Colombian coffee. Which brand? I tried the Italian coffee. It was good as well.
然后会准备一些表演啊给我们。
Do-do-do. Guys, name some brands. Don't name premium brands or expensive brands. I don't have money.
这是龙城品牌的
Kona coffee?
这边特产。
对，这边特产，而且就这里才有
Let me search.
老品牌老字号，你要来喝咖啡。
白色顺利。
Eh? Internet.
是就是金
Fuck.
家来聚会的场所，然后可以看到，因为我们刚进来也只看到只有我们一桌，所以等于这今天晚上大概就只有我们在这里吃饭。
I opened too many.
那我们可以尽情期待一下他们会带来什么表演。
Kona coffee.
这也会出中。
This one? Arabica coffee grown in Ming Aslan. So it's from Arab? What is Arabica coffee? You know, if you ever come to China, another thing is like if you ever, I drink all kind of coffee, hot, black, no sugar, no milk, and everything iced with caramel and some cream. Really depend on what I'm doing. Yeah, makes sense. By the way, guys, if you ever come to China, don't drink Starbucks. Oh my god, it's so shit. Hawaiian. I will try. Arabica coffee. Coffee Arabica, also known as species of flowering plant in the. Oh, why I thought it was Arabic coffee? I don't know. I'm stupid. So if you guys ever come to China, don't drink Starbucks. 100%. I know it's gonna look fancy and you're gonna like, Starbucks, yeah, something that I should drink. Fuck it, don't. Go to Luckin or Coty. It's gonna be like the same taste, and it's gonna be so cheap. Coffee Arabica. I mean, sorry. Are you talking about like a Kona coffee? And Starbucks is expensive. Starbucks is like 30 RMB. And if you guys like sweet coffee, Kona and above. Really? If it's expensive, I cannot afford it, guys. Do you guys want to know how much money I have now this month? This is what day? 27, right? Fucking 29. Oh my god. So next month is really? Starbucks is garbage than every fucking where. Why the fuck people drink Starbucks? Oh my god, it's so shit. And Starbucks is like 30 RMB, something like that. At least 20 up above. And if you go to Luckin, it's gonna be 9 RMB and it's 100 times better. I will try it once. I will have to beg money from my mother. Let me show you guys how much money I have now. So to live this month, after I pay my rent, I have like 1,000 RMB left. And I hope my girlfriend is not watching this because she cannot know. And divided by 7, I have $142 for the entire fucking month. Oh my god. I don't know why I become broke. Before I used to have a lot of money, but nowadays I'm so fucking broke. Yeah. Fuck, no, cannot, not possible, right? Yes. Oh my god, like if my girlfriend was here, it'd be more difficult, but she's not here, so it's gonna work out somehow. All I have to do is not go outside that often and just like how to say, stay home, cook. Even though I cook all the time, people started obsessing over coffee. What's with these cheap coffee race? Mm, it's not about Chinese people, right? Coffee is everywhere. Coffee, it started in Arab, right? And to a certain extent, like Western people didn't used to like coffee because only if I could, guys, I would sell my blood. For money, I don't mind selling my blood. Do you really believe someone will buy my blood? I don't think so. It's not blood anymore, it's alcohol. Coffee is great, guys. I like tea more, but coffee is great. I tried Afghani coffee or tea, I don't know. But Arabic coffee, it's also good, but it's so bitter for me. Doo-doo. Makes sense. Just like the UK sold tea to Indian people, right? To fuck Indian people. You can eat a lot of shit. But tea comes from China, right? There's some shit. Why I think this video was gonna be good. I didn't watch this video. From now on, should I pre-watch my videos? Oriental people was about tea and other beverages and not coffee. Is this Western trend copy? Maybe. I have no idea about coffee. Coffee is mostly, it's not Western. Coffee is not from Western countries, guys. The history of coffee is like this, right? Coffee comes from Arab, understand, like the Middle East. So from Asia, coffee comes from Asia. But later on, the Western countries, like that time, they didn't think like coffee was really good. Coffee came recently, maybe. But the main history about coffee is like that. Western people used to think like this is the devil's drink. The reason for that is because it's from Arab. So Western country like US used to hate coffee, right? But later on, due to like Catholic, like due to Christianity, it came and the Pope tried it and the Pope saw like, oh, it tastes good. So he started like popularizing it. Started popularizing it and say like, oh no, this is good, this is good. It's not a devil's drink. It's God's drink. That's how coffee become famous. Mainly like a very good type of coffee. It's not about trendsetters, it's about someone who has gun and someone who destroys other cultures and makes it their own. Like if you have gun, you can fuck people up, understand? And if you're willing to fuck people up. At that time, US was brutal, right? They were willing to fuck people up. Like for example, the Yemen. Yeah, makes sense. It's like just propaganda, right? So coffee was always existent in every culture, right? It's a way like especially for the soldiers or other people to become warm and other shit like that and give you energy, like it's like a free energy drink, right? But coffee, yes, China got into the game, I think very late, right? Like standardizing the coffee. Like now, even in England, you can see like Costa Coffee. Fuck, when I saw like Costa Coffee in England, I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? It was black coffee and latte kind, but this Starbucks kind of mix and matcha coffee is very new. Of course, people took it and made it into something new. Isn't that normal? It's not about like anything. People just making some shit up. It's normal. In China, people put orange in coffee. You have orange coffee, this coffee. By the way, guys, near my home there is a coffee shop, like a Cody coffee shop. It's like a brand. I can take you guys someday in Nepal. Italian. Makes sense. Italian coffees are not bad. I tried Italian coffee. I cannot remember the brand name, but it was a normal brand.
都是盖给科学家住，然后里面有最好的配备。
Looks a lot like China, North Korea, to a certain extent. But I understand this is like only like the best parts of China, Korea, right? Made it a thing for Catholics. Makes sense. Because, but Yemen used to be like a very, very good supplier of coffee. If you guys ever get a chance, I know that like Johan Mandani went like with Hassan Piker to like a coffee shop in Yemen, right? In New York City, like there's like Yemeni coffee there. Coffee machine or something. Yes, because coffee was very famous in Yemen. I have some Yemeni friends, by the way. They're very, very close to me. Especially one guy. I miss him sometimes. I left Shandong a while ago. I miss my old city, Jinan.
来看看北韩的房间。
It was a shitty city, but I miss the people.
其实是不错的，也非常是蛮推荐的。这边有
Gays love coffee. Why?
这边有一些消费的休息区，这边
Why do gay people like coffee? Ugh. But why? Is there any reason for that?
这个应该是桑拿，很多人是游泳，
Everyone likes coffee, guys.
对吧？
Soft drinks, photos, barber, massage,
一楼是
karaoke. What? Do you guys really think like gay people are different from us? Copying Western women nowadays, you can barely see anyone in traditional dress in Oriental. Cody, really? I don't know. I think you're looking at weird people,
看一看都有啥。
countries nowadays.
月亮代表我的心，
Really
而
see
且还有
copying
不
Western
同的
women
版
nowadays.
西川
Maybe can happen.
SHE Superstar，那我就输了。
Superstar.
1、2、3。
Hi. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, H-Town. It's been a long time. We started live streaming again. How are you? How's your business? Copy strike.
朝鲜歌手李京书创作的统一题材歌曲
Taylor
《非常
TX
相信》于1991年在日本公演时
嘟
发表，
嘟嘟嘟
并在韩国歌曲。
He's always saying some nonsense things, but it's okay. Let him have his fun. Why all these old songs are like this?
统一3000里锦绣河山，8000废草的经济。
If North Korea gives me $1 million, was slow because of the weather for a few days. Really? The weather is bad now? The weather in Chongqing is shit, by the way. I need to cut my hair. Just remember, I haven't cut my hair for a long time. Oh my god, I want to cut my hair and I colored my hair recently. Recently, by recently, I mean yesterday. From now on, guys, I'm gonna pre-watch my live stream. I mean, pre-watch the videos. But if I pre-watch them, it's not so fun. Kim Jong-un, yeah! These shits are fake as fuck. I'm pretty sure no one is doing this for Kim Jong-un. Maybe some people likes him. I don't know. Like some Chinese people really, really likes Kim Jong-un. By some, I just met one person in my entire life, so shouldn't say some. But I don't know. I don't think he's a good person. I think he's a shitty person, right? He's a fucked up shit person. Oh, CCTV. CCTV is a very famous like channel in China. Yeah, of course, it's propaganda. We know it's propaganda, but not all of it is propaganda, right? Like you can see some things like I want to see like a North Korean video without like the background where like this boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, Ghost City, yada. like that.
内心充满感动，然后每个都快要哭了。
Underground car culture. What is underground car culture? There's underground car culture in China? I think he's evil, guys. Idiots are evil, right? I have no idea about underground car culture in China. You know, the funny thing is, like, one time, like, if you go to the so in China, like, every city have like a bar street, like, where it's gonna all the clubs are gonna be. So in Chongqing, the club city is in 9th Street, okay, Jiujie. So if you go there, there is a picture of Che Guevara there, and it's really cool. I think, like, wow, Che Guevara even reached China.
朝鲜目前是有5个国营的电视频道，不过
Anger.
在涉外酒店可以接收到国外的电视信号。说到影像，不少来自中国和韩国的电视节目，甚至美国好莱坞电影，其让民众对电视媒体，而也多收看此物品。
Certain level of intention, and that intention requires intelligence. I don't know he's evil, guys. He just want to control, right? He want to. All people wants to control. He's a bad guy.
包含存有韩剧、韩国音乐内容的 U 盘。
And he's not just the only one. Like, think about Trump, right? Trump is equally an idiot, right? But he's not that idiot, right? He knows what he wants. There's a saying, like, even a crazy person knows what he wants.
禁止韩国文化输入，对接触韩国。
Not smart, but he's bad guy. He's not smart. He's a bad guy. Yes, he's an idiot, but he's also a bad guy at the same time.
会施以处罚。
All I'm trying to say is, like, someone for Trump? Really? Why?
故意传播者最高可判处死刑。
Applying for government laws to start a business? Me? Are you talking about me? I have government loan, guys. I have a shit ton of loans. If you guys want to see, like, my loan, you're gonna be shocked. Why everything in North Korea looks old? Me? He's bad guy, sure, but bad like an idiot. He's bad like a mastermind. Oh, I understand what you're trying to say. Makes sense. This is alcohol in North Korea. You know, for a long period of time, I am confused by restrooms. The reason for that is I'm blind. And every time I go to bathroom, I'm scared that I'm gonna go into the girls' bathroom. North Korean propaganda. Is it? Am I the only one who liked this type of TV? But this was a shitty North Korean video. I want to see better North Korean video. I want to see, like, if we had logistics and service like China, I would be a full-time businessman and probably export to other countries. Other countries, because you and I have a good English communication skills, bro. Yes, but the problem with the international business is that I cannot find customers. Okay, for example, I have around 6,000. If you guys go to my shorts, you guys can see, like, all the products I have. I have 6,000, around 6,000 Naruto toys, right? But I cannot sell them. The reason for why I cannot sell them is because of don't have customers. I'm trying to sell them in Australia, right? But fuck, cannot find customers, guys. And if I find customers, I cannot match the prices. Thank you for subscribing. But I want to try to sell other things as well. I'm gonna try my best, but it's not that easy, guys. The way we think it's easy to do an international business, it's not very easy. For example, I have an international business, like I show you guys, right? Like, these products are gonna go to other countries, but only this part, and I have another parcel. So I have to open them, then I can send them to other countries. to work for someone. For now, and he has become a communication head. Mm, I worked in an international trading company for a while, but the problem with international trading companies, like it's just like slavery. Understand? But yes, I would open a business as well. I mean, I already have an international business, but
是，它也
it's
声
not to
称
a certain
美国世
extent.
界之最，世界最深的地铁、最
Right.
大的凯旋门、最高的
But
酒店、
yes, you were
人
correct.
数最多的体育场。这个国家对
You
外
are a
出口
moron.
充满
Are you
挑
talking
战。
about me?
如果能进入朝鲜，将会是人生中一次独特且难忘的旅行体验。这次寒假旅行，我和港台同学一共8人。
He's just talking shit. No, he's just bored, guys. And maybe he's very young. It makes sense. See your son. I want to see like how much they cost, but they talks a lot of nonsense.
我之前酒店可能没有住太多人，可是
See, people will say North Korea don't have food, but look, they have food.
今天早上的buffet 其实
Maybe I'll
一
try.
样的本来想不
To sell in like Western countries, it's not like so simple. There's laws and regulation. Remember, guys. Whenever you try to like, oh, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my bachelor's degree is in international economics and trade. So my major is about trading. Yeah, makes sense because young people.
今天酒店可能没有住太多
America. Yes. All I have to do is drift towards the left. Then I can become great American. Oh, no, towards the right, right?
好吃吗？你用睡就好了。多好，真是不是，已经老
It's a buffet, breakfast buffet. By the way, guys, after like a little bit less in the live stream, I'm a little bit hungry. I need to cook and I need to go outside. Da-da-da. Do you know why I become American, guys? Watching South Park. You know, I don't use social media that much. Okay, so because I don't use social media that much, there's a lot of trends I don't know about. And the way I find out about trends is from South Park. I was watching like South Park, and NK food, there is no staple Chinese food. The reason why there is no staple Chinese food is a staple, right? Yeah, staple Chinese food is because Chinese food is like in different cities is different. For example, if you go to northern China, the staple Chinese food is like bread. And if you really and if you go to like southern China, the staple food is rice. And some part of China, like it's the staple food is like noodles. Understand? So that's why you cannot find a staple food in China. Different people will eat different food. And China is very, very big, and southern China and northern China is entirely different. The weather, the food. For example, if you come to Chongqing, staple food in China is fried rice. No, of course not. Fried rice. That makes sense. Like, yeah. Different US states, yes. So, for example, like, if you come to Chongqing, like this city, everyone eats very, very spicy food. Very, very spicy food. And if you go to Guangdong, like southern China, I'm from India and I have been searching for good chili oil and shit. You can find one. Makes sense. Why you cannot find chili oil? Like Sichuan oil is not like the spicy. It's numbing spicy. City chicken, yeah. Shitty chicken. That guy is fucking white, right? 2 to 3 types, but it's bad. Makes sense. No, Indian food is not gross at all. Come on, guys. If Gordon Ramsay and Marco Pierre White can eat Indian food and street food, restaurant owner's name, I forgot his name, but I remember like shitty chicken, right? But he's not Chinese, he's white, and he fights against the Japanese guy, and that time he's revealed to be white. Shitty walk. See, yeah. And the thing about Indian food, guys, remember, people like Marco Pierre White said, Indian street food is even better than some five-star foods in Western countries, right? Because they know about the like Mongolian. He builds the wall, yes. Fuck yeah, it's so crazy. And the thing I was saying about the Indian food. So Indian food is very, very flavorful, right? I've been to Kolkata. I've been to. Oh wait. Goddamn Mongolians. Come to China and ruin everything. But I miss South Park. City Walk. I like South Park. They don't have new episode. Depends. There is a lot of type of Chinese food. Upscales here, chili oil and oyster sauces and other shit to my country, India. Please sell it here, bro. Earn some money. I can try. Sichuan, goodness. Sichuan food is very spicy. Understand? If you go to northern China, I like northern Chinese food. I know I like southern Chinese food. I like Hong Kong food, Guangdong Chai. So it's called Guangdong Chai, like Hong Kong style food, right? If you eat that one, like that's very mild flavor and it's very good. But if you like want to eat spicy food, oh my god, Chongqing food, Changsha food. If you guys can, I make a video about like a. If you guys can like go to my YouTube channel, go to shorts, and you're gonna see some foods, right? Chili in China that makes your mouth numb. Yes, it's Sichuan spice. Hong Long Dong. Sichuan pepper. It makes your mouth numb. This one, wait, I show you guys. It's the Sichuan oil. I have it as well, and I don't use it often because I don't eat spicy food. This one, you see these small beans? These are the one that makes it like your mouth go numb. I hope you guys can see it. It's good. Oh my god, hand is sticky. You know, in China, one of the city that I like most, like the people from one city I like most is called Yantai. It's a northern Chinese city, like a seaside city. So one of my friend is from there, and I cooked for him with the Sichuan oil, and he's like, "Fuck you! Why you cook like this?" Sriracha is Vietnamese. I don't know where sriracha is from. Every word have like a English name as well, right? By the way, guys, it's time to end the live stream, right? We're supposed to do 16 minutes, but because today was fun, so we did it longer. Okay, so see you guys next time. Hopefully, you guys can join in next time as well. And thank you guys. Hopefully, you guys can subscribe, and hopefully, you guys can watch the video as well. So tomorrow we're gonna do the live stream again. And if you guys want to see some like Chinese food videos, you guys can go to my channel and go to shorts. So I make some Chinese food video, and I made a video about like a spicy cotton candy. I like that video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.